I don't care how many noni juices you drink. I don't care how many, what's them little things that they sit on in order to try to tighten themselves up. I don't care how many BBLs you go and get and mommy makeovers in order to make it tight again. Can you tell her to turn that down? The value of it, it's all right. I ain't tripping about Instagram. The value of it is what somebody is willing to pay for it. And we are not willing to pay with our last names. That is for sure. We not willing to pay with our last names. That's for sure. The value of it is what somebody is willing to pay for it, and we're unwilling to pay for it with our last names. We not going to put our last names on that thing. Why would it when it's easily available for everybody? Everybody that hit it is just our turn. Anton, why you keep telling these women they for the streets? Well, how many people has had them in the streets? He hit it. He hit it. They ran a train on it. But you think that just because time passed and they ran a train on you and you forgave yourself and you moved to a completely different part of the country, that you somehow, some way absolved of being responsible of how many dudes bust you down. Well, Anton, I married this guy and he wasn't the guy that I wanted and I had a bunch of kids by him and then I left him and I divorced him. Well, you should have chose better. Now you're no longer qualified for the best of us because why would we settle for the rest of you? Somebody has already used you. Somebody has already abused you. Somebody has already did everything that they wanted to do with every crevice of your body and somehow you value yourself more than it is. Well, this person went and got married. God bless them. They found a simp. And a simp is always going to be a simp. And somebody got tricked into marrying this chick, and they got a lemon. They got a lemon. But let me really give you the truth. I'm going to break it down for you really quickly, and I'm going to help you to understand something. Here's the truth, right? This is the honest to God truth. The reason why women, and I hear this more from black women than anybody else, the reason why women put the value of who they are between their legs is because they have nothing else to offer. And so even if you ask them, well, what is it that you bring to the table? They name all of this superficial stuff that we can get from the grocery store right down the street. The reason why they automatically associate the value of who they are with what they have between their legs is because they have nothing else to offer. As though I can't walk outside with go to my local bar right up the street and have a chick literally within the next hour and a half, I can have a chick right here, a new chick. We can replace you with a new you tomorrow. We don't even have to leave the house anymore. We can just jump on our apps. I can go into my Instagram profile right now. It's on 99, 99, 99. Actually, it's an update. It's at 100, 100. It's on 100, 100, 100 right now. I can go through and pick any chick that's in my DMs right now and get a new you. I can get a new you tomorrow. You'll never be able to find another me. You'll never be able to find the guy that you were supposed to marry. You've already walked away from him. You already passed him up. You already friend zoned him and he moved on and he was successful without you. And he was actually more blessed not to be with you because you was not ready to really be with a man of that value. A man that was that high quality. Let me tell you where your real value lies because this is what your father should have told you, but he never did. Shout out to the angry man, my guy. I'm definitely going to be acknowledging that super chat shortly. Let me tell you where your real value lies. It's not in between your legs. The only dudes that value what's in between your legs is the dudes that don't have the level of dick discipline and they can't get enough pussy. And so because it's scarce for them, they give you this sense of inflated ego and they tell you that you're so cute and you're so valuable and, oh, I love you. And they kiss you on your ear and then they kiss you on your stretch marks on your navel. And they tell you that your scars are beautiful. Come on. I know you heard this before. You know the game. Listen, your scars is beautiful because it makes you unique. I wouldn't change anything about you because that's what makes you who you are. The things that you done been through is now the availability of me to be able to fix you. And I want to love on you. And I want you to have my babies. And he's saying all of this just so he can get the pussy. The minute that he has post-nut clarity, he's trying to figure out how to get you to fuck up out of there. The smart ones already had the plan in place, so they told you that they was busy and they couldn't stay long, so that when they finally got the opportunity to bust you down, you already knew what it was. And he like, hey, you know I had to go. I don't even know why we do it. I didn't even want to do that in the first place. See, I knew it was going to slow me down. And then he gets you up out of there. So you have this inflated sense of what your true worth is just because you got a pussy in between your legs, right? Here's the truth. This is what your father should have told you. I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth right now. That's a hoe. The true value of a wife is the value that she brings to her husband. And this is how you can tell, gentlemen. This is how you can tell. And I want y'all to remove the veil from y'all eyes, because it's not about whether or not she got a BBL. It's not about whether or not she light skinned or dark skinned. It's not about whether or not she earthy or she got them fucked up eyelashes that look like she about to fly away. It has nothing to do with that, right? The true value of a woman is her ability to live in her femininity and then be able to pour into her man. I got to give you the context because you missed the whole fucking thing, because you so in your feelings and you feeling a certain type of way. The true value of a woman is whether or not she's truly embracing her femininity, and then she brings value by pouring into her man. Now, how do you do that, and why is that valuable for both you and him, right? The way that is valuable for both you and him is because, A, the more that you serve him and the more submissive you are to him, the more that you are the beneficiary of his greatness. So when he becomes successful, you're going to be the one that gets to drive the cars. You get the first class flights. You get the comfortability in your home. You get to be able to send your kids to the best schools. You get to not have to worry about ambulances and drive-bys outside, because provision and protection is largely based off of our ability to bring in resources. You get the gold. You get the cherry. You get the pie. You get the servants. You get all of the great things that come along with greatness. My chick don't work. My chick ain't worked in damn near 16, 17 years. My wife has not had a regular job in almost 2 decades. She's largely the beneficiary of what it is that I do because I'm so busy. Any man that's worth his salt is not going to spend an extraordinary amount of time under his wall. We too busy building. We too busy working. We too busy taking care of business. So then when I see a woman that is willing to pour into me and add value into my life, she largely is going to be the one that benefits from my greatness. But you so busy trying to find a man so that you can figure out what it is that he can do for you that you miss out on your blessing.